Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
Gegen Gene kann man sich oft nicht wehren.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon, then?
Das ist eine schwierige Antwort. Verschweigen wir jetzt unserer Großmutter, dass wir unsere Mutter in die Psychiatrie einweisen lassen haben, oder... Ach, raus mit der Wahrheit. Lügen sind immer doof.
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in '81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. It must have had something to do with the war.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What do the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Es waren Aliens.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Ich kann alles erklären, aber ich werde das Wort Aliens verwenden. Also ist jetzt quasi unsere selbst aufgetragene Tat, herauszufinden, was mit unserem Großvater geschehen war.
I already talked to her about that.
Okay, dann können
Well,
wir nichts
gotta go,
anderes
Grams.
machen.
Talk to you later.
Grams.
Bye, Kathy.
Grandma has prepared some tea for us. Nah, I'm more of a coffee gal. Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing.
Der Großvater.
Grandpa in his Air Force uniform. Looks to be in his early 20s. Planes, planes, and more planes. That's my great-grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think. Planes, planes. Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair.
War bestimmt die Großmutter früher.
Planes,
Okay, Flugzeuge.
expensive-looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever. Huh, would be kind of funny to see her reaction, but no. There's
Bist du doch
nothing
nicht so ein
quite like the
bad
soothing
girl.
sound of rain falling on a window.
Sie mag sogar Regentropfen auf dem Fenster. Ich zweifle an ihrer Bad-Girligkeit.
An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them. A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. A decent size.
Okay. Ich finde schön, dass wirklich alles vertont ist. Ich nehme mal an, hier können wir nicht lang gehen. Nee. Obergeschoss. Da können wir hin.
I shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Oh, okay. Was?
I shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Das ist ja wohl mal überhaupt nicht das, was sie sagt. Aber gut, ich wollte mich nicht darüber aufregen. Gut. Ich hätte sie jetzt auch noch fragen können, so wie der deutsche Text es mir vorgegeben hat. Wir wollen mal gucken, ob der deutsche Text jetzt was verraten hat. Indem wir nochmal zurückgehen und sie fragen, ob wir auf den Dachboden gehen können.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mary,
Ach, nicht angucken, sondern reden.
mind if we talk for a bit?
Not at all.
Nein, okay.
Well,
kann man
gotta
nicht.
go, Grandpa.
Bye, Kathy.
Na dann. Gehen wir wieder raus und düsen los zur Polizei. Bisher, finde ich, ist es wirklich so eine relativ bedrückende Stimmung, die immer von ihrem Humor, sag ich mal, aufgelockert wird. Ich weiß noch nicht genau, was ich von dem Spiel halten soll. So.
Some
Also,
young cop. Looks a
ist ein
bit
Typ.
familiar.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hi.
Hello.
Hallöchen.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment. Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
Oh. Der hätte sich jetzt bestimmt gefreut. Aber warum sollte man was vorspielen?
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Dann
That
gucken wir
must be the sheriff. He looks grumpy.
mal. Grumpy Sheriff.
Hello, Sheriff. Do you have a moment?
Not really. Make it quick.
Okay.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Sag ich ja.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
Aber ich bin doch eine Verwandte.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Aw, come on, Sheriff. What's the big deal? It was a long time ago. It would make this girl very, very happy.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Well, that shit may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
Okay, die dritte Antwort, die ich nicht wählen wollte, weil ich nicht irgendwie ein Off-Bitch machen wollte.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
You want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
Naja, irgendwie wollen wir daran.
A gold medal of some kind.
Ich könnte sie alle mit meinem Elektroschocker ausschalten. Aber ich weiß nicht, ist die Polizei.
Just some photo. I can't see it clearly from here. A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's
Ja.
just some photo. Just some photo. I can't...
Okay.
Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere.
Naja, heißt ja nicht, dass der Sheriff
How's the
hingucken
paperwork
muss.
coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
I'd love to help, Kathy. The files are right here behind me. But you better check with the sheriff first.
Okay, I'll do that.
Hab ich doch schon.
Well, gotta go.
See?
Der hat doch Nein gesagt.
Looks... I wonder what's behind those doors.
Jetzt habe ich sie leider übersprungen.
A medieval fortress near an ocean, probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe. A medieval fort.
Okay.
A bunch of cops lining up for a photo. Various notices and a wanted poster. Not sure where those doors lead. I should go check it out.
Na dann.
Laney, I need you to do something.
How can I help us?
It's my mother's birthday this weekend. You'll have to get her a gift.
Oh, die Zellen.
Huh, very funny. If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go. Looks like an incarcerated bum. Hey,